Hello again, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Shani. If you're new here, welcome. And to my regular watchers, I thank you always. Today, I'm going to be showing you how I make these delicious skillet potatoes or breakfast potatoes. They're absolutely delicious. Let's get started. So here I have my golden potatoes. You can also use russet potatoes. And I'm just going to go ahead and peel these off. I'm using a vegetable peeler. This tends to be the best way to peel your potatoes because you just get a really thin peel. But if you don't have this, just go ahead and use your knife as usual. I'm just going to go ahead and remove the skin. These are very thin potatoes, so you can just also wash these thoroughly and then just go ahead and use the skin as well. And whatever little black spots, I'll go ahead and cut those off. And I'm soaking this in some water here. Now I'm just going to go ahead and cut these into some dice. I want all of the potatoes to be evenly cut so that I have a uniform cut and they'll cook evenly as well. So just some cubes, one potato cut into half and then down across again. You can cut whatever sizes that you like. And I'm just going to keep doing this until all of the potatoes are cut up nicely. And you always want to soak your potatoes for a little while after cutting them so that they can release the starch. These golden potatoes aren't as starchy as Idaho potato or Irish potato or a russet potato, but they're starchy as well. So here I'll just soak these for about 5 or 10 minutes or so. And then I will just pour off the water, and then you want to dry these up a bit with some kitchen towel or paper towel, whatever you have is fine. I'll also use some peppers, mixed peppers, red and green, and an onion. You can use just an onion, or you can also use the peppers as well as I'm doing. And I'm just going to chop these up finely as well, uniformly as well. And I'm just using half of each of the peppers. But if you're doing a whole lot of potatoes and you want more peppers, you can just go ahead and use whatever you like. There's really no measurement here for the peppers and the onion. This is just a matter of preference. So I'll just chop these up and set them aside, and then we're going to go on to our potatoes. So here I'm using a mixture of butter as well as some olive oil. The olive oil is going to help so that the butter doesn't burn. So just add about 2 tablespoons of butter to this amount of potatoes. This is quite a bit. And then just add your dry potatoes in there and just coat everything nicely with the butter and the olive oil. And if you find that your pot is too small, you can go ahead and separate some, which I eventually did. I took some out and added them to another pot. So you want to cover your pot and let this go for about 10 minutes or so. We're wanting the potatoes to get tender as well as to get a nice golden color. So once I've tossed those around, I've covered them and then I've tossed them again, and this is looking good. So now I'm adding on my onions and my spices. This is some salt, some paprika, as well as some garlic powder. You can add the salt to your liking and your spices to your liking, but potatoes can really take a good seasoning. So here I'm also adding in some sprigs of thyme. If you have dry thyme, you could just sprinkle some on, and some rosemary as well. I didn't have, but thyme and rosemary goes very well with potatoes. I'm just going to stir this up and then cover it for just about 2 minutes or so. And of course, you want to taste if it's perfectly seasoned. So here we are. It's all done. So I'm just serving this up here nicely for you with a little bit more extra pepper and onion and some scallion. That just makes everything pop and looks good. You can serve this up with your potatoes, with your eggs, sorry. You can serve this up with some baked chicken, just about however you like breakfast in the morning. Thanks so much for watching.